Hey guys, how's it going? Griff here with a brand new way to get virtually unlimited money in Forza Horizon 5. Now this is something everyone can do, it's really easy and it doesn't take that long at all. So here's what this money trick entails. It's all to do with a car that's been recently brought into the game, a car called the Peel Trident. The great thing about this car is it's 100% free. You don't have to buy it as DLC and you don't even have to buy it from the auto show or auction using your in-game money. You get it as a free gift from the Forza devs. Just go into your messages right now, go to the gift section and download your Peel Trident free of charge. The car in question looks like this. Now you're probably thinking, okay, well, where's the rest of it? And you would be right, because the Peel Trident is the smallest car in Forza Horizon 5. But don't let looks fool you, because this car is also an absolute machine when it comes to banking up skill points. That's thanks to a huge 9x skill multiplier, which is the most of any car in the game. And not only that, but the Peel Trident also has another amazing mastery. This one continues your skill chain for 3 additional seconds, giving you longer time to string together moves. And if that wasn't enough, there's another one on top of that, which lets your skill chain survive 2 crashes, instead of resetting immediately if you crash. So you can crash once and keep your skill chain intact, and crash twice and keep your skill chain intact. Plus, in the mastery section of the Peel Trident, there's a wheel spin, which you might as well get while you're here. You know what, if you've got the skill points, you might as well just unlock all the masteries, but it's those 3 masteries I've just mentioned in particular that make the Peel Trident the new best car for getting skill points, and I'm going to show you how it's done right now. Okay, so what we're going to be doing in the Peel Trident is getting skill points by drifting. First off, make sure to upgrade your car to the A class, because normally the default Peel Trident handles like this. This is a car that barely goes above 20 miles per hour, which is not going to cut it when you want to get skill points. It may be the smallest car in Forza, but it might actually also be the slowest. So the tuning setup I recommend is this one, which turns it into an absolute beast, quadrupling its top speed. Here's the share code, so just search for that and download this tuning setup. Now you're ready to drift. There are 2 places I like to do this, and the first one is in the countryside. This can be any stretch of wide open ground, but where I've got the most luck is the area around the first Horizon Festival. This is in the southwest of the map. It's a large patch of desert with nothing but cactuses to smash into, meaning you can just drift around getting skill points, and between your drifts, you can drive into one of the many cactuses, keep your skill chain alive. Driving into breakable objects, of course, maintains your combo. There's plenty of room to maneuver here and not much stuff that you're going to get snagged on and reset your skill chain. So any patch of open country is fine for this method. It's not the first time someone has suggested drifting around the countryside to bank up skill points, but with the Peel Trident and its 9x multiplier, on top of its other masteries, this technique has never been more efficient. All you need to do is make sure to get your combo up to 70,000 and then just stop driving. This will give you the maximum of 10 skill points. You can only earn 10 skill points from one skill chain, so once you've got those, just do it all again. In other cars, you'd have to get 100,000 before you stop, but in the Peel Trident, it's just 70,000. Everything is just that bit quicker. So that's one way of getting loads of skill points quickly in Forza Horizon 5, but there's an even better location to do it in, and that's the stadium, or to be specific, outside it. This is my absolute favorite place to drift, and that's because you know exactly what to expect. There's not going to be a random rock or tree that's going to pop up and ruin your skill chain. All you have to do is drive fast and turn right or left if you're going in the opposite direction. As well as that, there's loads of breakable objects to keep the skill chain going, such as benches, small trees, bins, etc. In fact, the only object you have to watch out for in the entire lap of the stadium is the large truck parked in the car park and the 1 or 2 golf carts parked near it. Apart from this, you can have free reign of both the road around the stadium and the grass patches and car parks surrounding it. So just drive fast, try and keep your drift going, stop when you hit 70,000 and you'll earn skill points in no time. Another thing to increase your skill points even faster is by using
Skill Song. Double scores for this next track.
When a skill song comes on the radio, you get a whopping 10 times multiplier, which means you only have to hit 60,000 points to get your 10 awarded skill points. Now, unfortunately, skill songs trigger randomly, but there's one way I found that helps you get one quicker, and that's if you haven't listened to the radio in a while. So while you're driving around doing your thing, keep the radio off, and then when it's time to do this drifting money-making method, turn on the radio. Chances are high that a skill song will come on, because the game likes to give you skill songs if you haven't had one in a while. It's just something to do with the way the game is coded, I guess. I don't know anything about coding, but the result is evenly distributed skill songs. The pattern you want to get into is, while you're drifting, just keep flicking right on the D-pad to flick through radio stations until a skill song comes on. Even better if the skill song is playing on the opera station, because it'll last around 7 minutes, as opposed to the other radio stations which have songs that are around 3 minutes. But again, there's no way to ensure the song will play on a station of your choice. You just have to flick through the stations until one comes on. If you accidentally scroll past a skill song, the game helpfully notifies you to turn back to the correct radio station in the top corner. Also, you can trigger skill songs even if you turn the DJ off, as the game itself will notify you about the skill song rather than the DJ. While there's a song playing, make sure to spin the camera around so you can see your driver bopping along to the song. They're having a great time. The trick to drifting is to try and get one long drift rather than lots of short ones. It just takes less time. Make sure to keep glancing to your indicator at the top of the screen to check you're actually racking up the skill points, because sometimes you'll be drifting without even realizing it, and it just helps to be aware of that. But the numbers going up indicate you are indeed drifting, and other times you think you're drifting and you're not, so that's an indication you need to get one going in the next few seconds. Otherwise your skill chain will die. Or if you're going too slowly to initiate a drift, just crash into one of the many breakable objects littering the outside of the stadium. In terms of buttons to press, I just use the left and right triggers to accelerate and brake. I don't use the E-brake, which is on the A button. The right and left triggers are enough to do what you need to do, because the Peel Trident is ridiculously easy to drift with when you upgrade it fully, and that's why I recommend you all grabbing this car immediately. As for what to do when you get those skill points, you probably know what to do by now, but if not, here's the best method as of 2022. Step 1, go into your car collection and get the Porsche Cayman 2015. Keep pressing Y to buy loads of them for 80,000 credits each. If you've not yet unlocked the Porsche Cayman, get your first one from the auto show. Once you've got the Cayman, visit your home and switch to your car. Go to the mastery section and use your skill points to unlock the super wheel spin. And that's it done. Now to switch to the next Cayman, go to the design menu and pick switch car. This is the fastest method of switching cars. Then just do it all again. If you unlock your super wheel spins while in free roam, you have to use the wheel spin there and then. But if you unlock it while in the home menu or in the auto show menu, you can save up your wheel spins and use them whenever you want. And lastly, I've covered this in a previous video, but to optimize your wheel spins, make sure to buy all the cosmetics from the cosmetics shop. This prevents them appearing in wheel spins, meaning there's a higher chance of your prizes being either money or cars. Once you've unlocked a cosmetic or vanity item like a horn or what have you, it won't appear in the wheel spin again, so the more you spin, the more money you'll get. And that's going to do it for our latest money-making method in Forza Horizon 5. To sum up, get the Peel Trident, download the tuning setup, upgrade its mastery, and drift in free roam, preferably while a skill song is playing. If you've got any money-making methods of your own, or even just ways to improve the process, let me know down in the comments. And if your method works, I would love to credit you in the next video. As always, thanks so much for watching, and feel free to subscribe for more Forza videos.